Welcome back to another episode of After Brunswick.
Hey people, you don't know, I just want to big up to the team at 9B Chantry Distributors for making this video possible. And you don't know, if you're thirsty, you can go get some water, cran water, boom.
Wait, you know what? Just run the clip.
Yo, Bobby, where Lipo there?
Boy, I don't even know you're a producer, you know, say Lipo late for every episode. Man, always late, nah, give no reason why. Lipo, why you late this time?
Afternoon, DJ, what's up?
Why you late this time?
I got a bit thirsty and over here, you know, and I stopped at 9B Chantry Distributors to get a drink for both of us.
Well, you make sure you get one for me
Yeah,
too.
one OTB, you know.
And this needs still.
You can take a sip of your drink, man.
Needs still. Cheers.
Yeah, man, and that's 9B Distributors for you. So as always, people have to big up the subscribers, the viewers, the followers, everyone who has been supporting OTB. We're feeling love right now. We're going to keep putting out good content.
No joke.
Yeah, man, no joke. People, me and Bobby are match unintentionally. You know, some West Indies gear.
Because you know that both of us are former cricketers in our
No. Only one man really play cricket still. Cause I don't know. Me have my trophy, you know, people. Bobby don't really have much to his name when it come out to cricket. You understand? But we just have to, you know, push the narrative that is not a ball channel alone. It's sports we deal with. But we have to talk about.
That being said, you know,
yeah.
the biggest thing in sport right now, not even ball alone, you know.
How that, Bobby?
We're going to talk about the biggest club in football. That's Manchester United. Manchester United, because, you know, as you know, I've sat here several times. I've talked about Ole. I'm not going to even try and pronounce his full name this time. I'm not going to, you know.
But again.
I've talked about Ole and Lips. Everybody know how I feel about Ole. Everybody know you feel about Ole.
Yeah.
You know, he's a very divisive figure with Man U fans, you know. But, you know, him just couldn't do it. Right? He just couldn't do it. I don't want to beat around the bush.
Yeah, the ceiling, him couldn't do it.
You know, and him finally getting papers, you know, pink slip.
And him out of there.
So,
why people say it in an episode, you know, saying that I want to see good football, you know, and it seems as if we're gonna be getting some good football soon, you know, people.
Yeah, because, you know, to replace him, you know, they went, Man United, surprisingly did something very smart, you know. Because a lot of big clubs, they always want, you know, big manager, you know, to bring immediate success. But I think Man U did this right thing in bringing in an interim manager, which is Ralph Rangnick, and, you know, this is not extra lesson.
XG thing, I don't know.
I'm not going to wax lyrical about
You're not going
Ralph.
to what?
I'm not going to do all that about Ralph, but you know, he's a good coach. I want Man U fans to get this straight. He's a good coach. He's not a phenomenal coach. He's a good coach, but what he does best is develop clubs. Not develop him first team, develop him academy, develop their scouting, develop how they develop.
Bobby, I give them too much. Bobby, I give them too much.
Yeah, oh, sorry.
Remember, say over extra lesson film, and I saw there right now, no, Bobby.
No joke,
yeah, people do not be discouraged. If Bobby know him and you don't know him, it doesn't make you less of a football fan. This man is just brilliant. He is the professor. I'm not really call him government name, but Bobby is the man, people. So head over into the comments, you know, and ask Bobby questions. Bobby been burning for some questions, you know. Bobby want answer some questions, people.
No
and
joke.
Bobby will get in depth with Bobby
Rangnick.
Alright. Yeah, people, so shout out to all United fans, you know.
Finally, the ones who wanted Ole gone finally get what they want, you know. Because, you know, end of the day, we want good football. I'm sure they want good football as well. They could see that the club was not headed in the right direction. So, end of the day, you know, it worked out for all parties. I'm sure Ole not leave with no ill will.
Nah, man, it's still a club legend, man.
Him doing thing with the... I don't really care for all that still. Like,
really
if me as a man, right?
Yeah.
Put on football for a second.
Yeah.
If me work on one bank, and them say, I work at a bank for all 3, me used to work at one bank, I come back work at the bank for a little while.
Yeah.
The man them say, yo, you know, say you can't do the bank work though, but watch you know, like how you're there a long time, I'd post you up on the IG and make them know, say, no, first of all, I this them man there. I know all I do now, emotional bit. Oh, mom,
you see,
I'm just so sad.
People, Bobby is just showing that he's not really a football man. Bobby don't really know what it feels like to play in a team. Bobby never wear a number upon him back. Bobby never play upon the grass so him kill a boy and them say, die. Bobby don't really know the feeling. Bobby is a coach ball, you know what I'm saying, people? You throw a ball, Bobby can't control it. So Bobby don't understand. Let me speak. Bobby does not
test that out today. So you
people for those who know Lipo, who know the ball skill is there.
Producer, is it the next video?
Some guy,
man. The next video, I spoil it from now. No matter what, I'm not allowed it. That's not for the next extra lesson. Producer keep all of the bloopers them. We're gonna post all of the bloopers them. So you see Lipo.
And for every man who have bloopers, every man have highlight. Cause one time Lukaku full of bloopers and Lukaku full of highlight. No, you understand me? I say.
So you want to talk about Chelsea now then?
Well, honestly, a gentleman, a virgin of mine, no really want to call him on the station, on the show. A gentleman, virgin linked me. I talk about a certain baller that I call a model, certain Loftus Cheek. Virgin, me tell you this, Loftus Cheek is a muggle. Loftus Cheek forgot a pulse, come muggle. Loftus Cheek is not a footballer. I say it in my chest, him do ready. Loftus Cheek cannot make no RSPL side. He can't. If Loftus Cheek go back a Manning Cup, never will bench him. He's not good. He contributes nothing. Don't want to be reactionary, people. But what Loftus Cheek is doing now is what he was supposed to be doing years ago. Yes, he's been ravaged with injury, but this goes to show the impact that good quality coaching can have on good players. Every English player, once you're born in England in an English academy, you are talented and you're well coached and you're well drilled. And right now, Loftus Cheek is showing that he's playing very good football right now. So as a man that, sorry to cut it, but as a man that loves England and the system, I'd love to see Loftus Cheek knocking on the senior team next year. It's a big shout, but who knows? Emile Smith Rowe did it.
Yeah.
Not saying you can walk in a Smith Rowe shoes still.
Yeah, but Loftus Cheek has done it before. At the end of the day, he's been to a World Cup before.
Yeah.
But I think, as I say, it's just top quality coaching. As in, Thomas Tuchel is he's just that guy. You get me? He's just that good of a coach. Very transformative. I don't think it really matters who Chelsea plays at this point, the players that they put out there, because they have a high quality squad. I think they have the best squad in England, to be honest. Because
why so?
I don't want to get into City as yet.
Yeah.
But when you look at City, bro, Tuchel is the one who pushed some of these players to be as good as they are. But look at the lineup City put out in Champions League against PSG, for example. They were missing Foden, De Bruyne, someone else. You get me? And they're missing someone else. And the lineup that they put out was they had nothing else on the bench.
Yeah.
You get me? McAtee and Palmer have been on the bench for the last 2 games. Palmer even started against Everton. Not knocking Cole Palmer is a very good young English player. Yeah. McAtee is also. But I just think the point at hand is that Chelsea have one of the best academies in England. I know we see that come to the fore now when they get loaned out and they get experience. But when it comes to Chelsea is not going to bring on no Lewis Bate or no. Although Lewis Bate is gone now, but they're not going to bring on those players. What Chelsea do is loan out their players.
Further development.
Because their squad is so good.
Yeah.
You get me? Look at, I'm not saying Ross Barkley is a great player, even a good player. I mean, he has his moments.
Yeah, right.
But Ross Barkley is not getting a kick. Say, for instance, there's an injury crisis at Chelsea.
Yeah.
Injury crisis now. Imagine you have Ross Barkley to call an injury crisis. If Liverpool have an injury crisis, they're calling an Axe.
Yeah.
If Arsenal have an injury crisis, they're calling an El Nene. You get me? Nketiah.
Ainsley Maitland-Niles.
You get me? So
how you talk, man?
I think City, they have a very good squad, and it's very expensive. But I think in terms of depth, look at all the centre backs Chelsea have.
Yeah, you made a good point a while ago when you said depth a while ago.
Saul is not getting a kick.
It's not a sniff.
Saul is a world-class midfielder at his best. He's not getting a kick. So I think Chelsea, I'm not going to jump off the bandwagon and say that City won't be winning the league. Because at the end of the day, I still think Pep is the best coach in the world. But Chelsea, that defense wins titles, not cups, not league. Defense. If you want to be a successful football team, you need a great defense. And
Invincibles.
Man City's defense is brilliant, you know.
Yeah.
You get me? Based on XG, they are the best defense in England.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I do think Chelsea's defense is it's just something about them. You can hardly see the swagger.
It's not necessarily. It's not. And a lot of persons, when they hear defense, they think of back four, back fives, but it's a holistic approach to defending football. It's an approach to defending because football is not played on paper. I hear about this XG and all of that, but what Thomas Tuchel has done, he's created an identity towards defending.
It's a mentality.
A mentality, it starts from the front.
Because I saw something, and it's a very good point.
Yeah.
Usually with any defense, set defense. If it's anywhere on the field supposed to be set,
your back four, your back line.
Your back line.
If I'm the spine of the team, at the back five, I'm say five including goalkeeper. Yeah.
Chelsea, all them chop and change their back three, wing backs.
And the intensity doesn't change. That's a very brilliant point. The intensity doesn't change. The approach to defending doesn't change.
There's only one mainstay in that Chelsea back line. It's Rudiger.
Yeah.
And I want to big up Rudiger because Rudiger he's been around the block. He's been there. He was always an alright defender, wilders as we like to call him. Every club of them.
Yeah, rough house.
Rudiger he's been fantastic, and I'd like to say I would say I'm going to make a bold claim and say for the entire year of 2021, Rudiger has been the best centre back in the Premier League.
You can't kill it for that. Right now, the way this video is shaping up people, it's all about coaches.
Yeah.
I think this is a coaches video because we'll have a debate coming up, people, certain English midfielders, of past, and the legend, the greatest English midfielder to ever play, the great Steve Gerrard, is now
Gerrard,
a coach at Aston Villa.
I can say the impact immediately.
Bobby, we don't really want to show a WhatsApp chat and them things to the channel, but my WhatsApp Bobby, one way I'm say, Bobby, Gerrard is at Villa now. You see that boy Ramsey? Don't mind sharp Ramsey not on the senior side next year. I tell you,
I can see it immediately.
Coaching, brother. Proper coaching.
TVG is a man who go see a central as a world class, as a.
Remember, he been there, done that,
As a legendary central himself, he go see man like Jacob Ramsey and say, yeah man, you know what?
Jacob?
Take him man in a scouser man, take him man them wing.
I know for that.
And you can see the thing is, Villa straight through, you can see the impact immediately. How they pass the ball and how they attack, how they defend is more of a. And
it doesn't seem like the new manager buzz. Yeah. It doesn't seem that way.
It's more of a structure. It's not just man where I go out there. Now.
Yeah, it really seems solid.
The funny thing is we don't OTB matter. We don't talk about bugs here. But I touch on a bug side for a minute, which is Norwich.
Yeah.
Because it's very interesting to me, because we wax lyrical. Why am I saying that so much? Well, we talked about Dean Smith.
Yeah.
Couple weeks ago, how much we rate him as a coach. Unfortunately, he got sacked. But him go down to Norwich and Norwich are doing really well.
They're playing really. As boy, people, coaching.
It's very serious.
A lot of laymen would say, like back in the day, you talk to a man and say, but the coach I get blamed at the ball and go out there. But people need to realize that at the top level of football, these players are like robots. They're so programmable. You tell them left, they go left. You tell them right, they play to a T. Because they are direct representation of the coach.
People, the thing is with sports, I feel like I go on so much tangent, but
top boy.
The thing is with sports, people don't understand how good professional sports people are.
You have to watch it live. Bobby is a man who love watch ball from him TV, him laptop, him iPhone 13. Him don't really go live and see the ball and grass way, But you see, if you go watch football live, you have an appreciation for just how good these players are. But trust me, you realize just how impactful these coaches can be. Sometimes I watch football and I wonder if me could I do this. It's serious, man.
You definitely couldn't. In every sport, it's not only football. But when you look at it, touch on Norwich one more time. Norwich is one of the worst defensive teams
in the history of English football
in my life. In any league, any format of the game.
Yeah.
Today, Norwich only allowed 5 shots to a very good Wolves team.
Mm-hmm. Who've been playing well.
We're playing very well. 5 shots. Well. That is, in 241 games Norwich have played in the Premier League this century, that is the least amount of shots they have conceded in a game. And that's just coaching. Norwich defenders suck. They
You
are
kind of
all...
talk, Bobby, Ligier.
Sorry.
Norwich defenders
are really bad.
are poor. They're not good
All of
defenders.
them.
They're best. What are the best defender? Grant Hanley?
I guess.
Like, them are not good.
They're all bad.
Yeah, they
Brandon
really
Williams
good.
is not good. You get me? Max Irons is not good. All of those guys are
No,
not
you're not
good.
going to diss Max Irons like that.
Max Irons is not good.
You're not
Max
gonna
Irons
do
cannot...
that. Ligier,
Max Irons,
this is the same guy who told me Wan-Bissaka was the best right back in world
Wan-Bissaka is
football.
miles better than Max Irons.
Who are compare Wan-Bissaka and Max
I'm
Irons?
just saying, Max Irons is not good. As in, Max Irons,
Alright,
every time Max
alright,
Irons face a winger,
alright,
yeah, he get
alright.
exposed a lot.
Alright, I'm telling you
But
this.
Max Irons no good.
Give Max Irons a good coach and you see what Max Irons can do. Me I tell you in English, you know.
Will it just a talk about give anybody?
Bobby,
give,
just
give
trust
most
me, no?
professional footballers a good coach.
Bobby, just trust me, no, Bobby. Just trust me.
Max Irons no good lips.
Alright, Bobby.
Just have to left
Bobby
it.
tell me Bobby tell me enough. Bobby tell me say Wilshire never good.
Stop
Bobby
lying.
tell me say
Stop
Doozy never
stop
good.
wow.
Bobby tell me enough ball. Bobby tell me say me no good. You understand me? I say and the fans know, you know. The ball skill is there, you know. The touch is there, you know. So people don't listen to Bobby.
All right.
Don't listen to what
You
Bobby
know,
has to say.
You know,
You understand what I'm trying to show you?
Lipo is just is it, but
we reach a far. We talk about 3-4 club. I know we not talk about the best club in the league all now.
you have to call name, you know. Me not say it, you have to call name, you know.
1, 2, 3.
Arsenal.
Arsenal. Yeah. No joke.
But is it alright. Here's where I started Arsenal, cause Arsenal fans are go pre me. Cause you know, you see, let me just say it boldly, Arsenal fans are top 2 stupidest fans in England, you know? Or just generally. So the thing is now, them just wishy-washy. So, you know, if Arteta the team is doing well, them are going to talk about.
I mean, that's just most nowadays fans,
Yeah,
bro.
but-
In our generation, really.
But I think when you chop it up, alright, my opinion on Arteta, I don't want to get too in deep on it, but I think Arteta is a young coach, the team is young,
Yeah.
so they need more experience, and I think both the players and the coach are still can be very naive. But I still think there's a long way to go.
Definitely.
So, but one thing we definitely need to do is we need a striker.
Yeah, we definitely
Because
do.
Lacazette, I like Lacazette.
But it's not athletics. And on a
Yeah.
400 meter and an 800
Yeah.
meter, the running and pressing afternoon. The running and pressing, that's good and not so good. You know,
Yeah.
to a point. You know, same thing with a boomerang.
Yeah.
You don't even a striker that.
Yeah, well,
You know-
our strikers are too old.
Yeah, for one thing that sorry to cut about, one thing that Bobby and I speak about outside the show, we speak about progression, and when clubs deal with progression is a holistic thing. So in order to progress, you have to progress in all departments. So Arsenal have done extremely well, in solidifying a back four. At this moment, Kieran Tierney, arguably the best left back in the league, can't even get into the squad right now. So we have a solid back four right now and a goalkeeper. Chop and change in the midfield because of injuries, but then we have dead weight old players leading the line.
Which I mean, you have to.
And I mean, it's fine,
They did well to get rid of most of them.
It's fine, but look at all the other clubs.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, Arsenal is a very big club.
Yeah.
And every other big club has done that. When they progress holistically and they do it in a uniform manner. It's not going to happen overnight.
Well, most big clubs.
Most big clubs. Because, different systems, different ways of doing these things, but you don't know. So, I think that's one of Arsenal's problems. And our squad depth is worrying.
But I think
it really is worrying. But
the thing is now, the reason why I was always not fully sold at Arsenal, we play Liverpool, City, Chelsea, a level of an aggregate.
Yeah.
Right now, we're going to play the team that everyone thought would be the third best team in the league on Thursday. And I don't want any excuses. I don't want Arteta to come out after the game and say,
we fought well, they showed good attitude, good character.
That just shows
we're tired of that.
I want to go down to Trafford and beat them again.
Yeah.
It's 6 consecutive Premier League games now. We have played United and we have not lost.
Yeah.
I want to go down there. I don't want a result. I want to win.
That's the thing. I think we've been very spineless. Arsenal has been extremely spineless the last couple of seasons. We go to these big clubs. What is it?
I hope that doesn't age badly.
Boy, man, a screen record that section is still in the. We've been spineless. We go to these big clubs. We sit. Bobby even, me and Bobby reason about it. Bobby show me like a tactical tweet that we could have made playing at Liverpool at Anfield, a place where we get thrashed all the time.
Boy, but that tactical tweak, certain manager tried today and boy, Hassan Hotel, good coach, but levels,
Yeah, levels.
And some Man U fans that say, Hassan Hotel figure, coach United. It's just levels to the team.
Levels
he's a good coach.
Yeah.
But his levels. Yeah, Hassan Hotel is the first manager play Liverpool. At least him have the sense for say back three may work.
Yeah.
But Southampton were awful today.
And you don't have the players, big man.
Yeah.
You really don't. Levels to it. We like the ambition, but it's too big for your boots.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to hold your humble sometimes. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, speak about Liverpool. Mo Salah doing what Mo Salah always does best, scoring goals, the front three firing. That a very comfortable game today.
That Liverpool front three is a brilliant thing.
Yeah.
They've been together for 5-6 years now.
It's been a while.
Don't quote me on that, but it's been a while. Consistency,
Yeah.
If you know me, I'm a fan of Liverpool football club. It hurts me to say it, but a traditional club. Liverpool have been there. Remember one time Martin Skirtle, used to be them on the centre half, Martin Circle like them man there, and my boy they used to play wing back, Janjo, Kenny?
Yeah, that's Everton, bro. John
Flanagan, see like them man there, bro. You see me? Yeah, Liverpool been there, done that. So that's me like say progress, and they did it over time and they win the league, and it's shaping up to be a good title race.
Yeah, definitely. But
especially since United get rid of such man.
But I don't think United will be in the title race because I think the top three teams are so good.
I mean, boy, Bobby, with the quality players that they have, I think they still can be in the title race. It's still early days yet.
Yeah.
Christmas period, this is going to be a very tough period. Christmas time already, so let's see how that goes. We don't have an international break till in January.
Late January.
Late January, February. So if United really serious, it's not a quick fix. It's not going to happen overnight. You're going to see some changes though, but I feel like they can push. Probably top 4, top 6.
We should the league have a very good title race now. Every episode I talk about
Serie A.
Serie A, it's brilliant.
Hot. Me and Bobby, we watched the game one day last weekend.
Inter Napoli.
It's a very exciting game.
Very exciting. Napoli and AC Milan were undefeated.
Yes, man.
And Napoli and AC Milan were undefeated, and they both lost to Inter and Fiorentina specifically. And when you talk about hot strikers cause everybody talk about Haaland and
you talk about my boy play for you Purples.
Vlahovic,
boy.
Score again today. He's really.
How much that? 28 in 38.
In the
28 goals in 38 games.
Or more than
28 goals.
I think so.
Oh, I try the stats thing in the people.
But he have 11 in the league this season. He's just he looks to be like you see if naturally Haaland not go to know. He be the beside. So you see if you can't get Haaland, I think Vlahovic will be the way to go for these top clubs.
And as Bobby said, Bobby made a very good analogy. Bobby said he's a very good version of Giroud.
Yeah.
And a very Arsenal fans know good Giroud can be. Same thing with Chelsea fans. So I mean, you can take some time and flick on the ESPN and go watch him play.
Yeah.
Naturally.
It's the thing is now. I don't want to talk about Bundesliga because it's boring. French league also boring, but I still think you have because we have interest in France. With our 2 Arsenal loanees, but their game couldn't get played last week due to madness. I think but I do want to talk about La Liga, although it's not our favorite league to talk about. Because Vini continues to do what he's doing. Benzema
if he's not Madrid,
I want to talk about
Xavi.
I want to touch on
Xavi.
Barca, yeah.
Oh, cause this is the coaches. This is the coaches episode. Coaches and managers episode.
I think immediately people may not see it immediately with the results, but I think immediately he's made a change tactically.
You're going through the tactical change.
Yeah, because I think Koeman is not a bad tactical coach. He's Dutch at the end of the day. So I think, but what Xavi Xavi is a Barca man. You get me?
Yeah.
And he just knows how to execute the formation Barcelona used. Like how I talk in extra lesson about the 3-2-5 formation in terms of attack and defense. That's just the formation Barcelona used midweek. You know, because they knew they were going to have a lot of the ball, so they can just play on that front foot.
Yeah.
So, you know, they started Demir right wing back, and Hugh had a very good game until he was taken off. They were unlucky not to win the game, but they were lucky not to lose it at the end.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to take some time, as I say, with all of those coaching changes. But at the end of the day, I still think Xavi is going to have them on the right path soon.
Yeah. Football is in good hands in terms of coaches. Right now, we're seeing a plethora of very, very good managers, and good managers bring good football, and good football brings joy. And that's all we need right now for this season. I look forward to watching some good football. And with us people right now, football is in good hands.
Yeah, no, we're very happy for you. That's all me love, you know. Me love watch my ball, Lippo love watch field.
Yeah,
ball.
man, just love the football thing. Yeah, so
people,
I have to just cut it this, you know.
You know who it is, you know. You know that is Bobby. You know that is Lippo.
You don't know it's Lippo, and you don't know 9B Chantry distributors have been sipping all episode, quenching the thirst. You don't know, continue to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I'm out. Yo, I've got to edit out that, yeah? Please.